Well, welcome back, everybody. Welcome to another short art stream. For those of you who are new, I am David Vasquez, creator of Dragon Gen, and this is my manga project, which I have started about a month ago. I have several videos that I've already posted if you want to know more about the beginnings of this project. And here I have made a short recording of some of the props that I use while I am creating this second cover that I've been working on for the past week. I don't upload every day because I have my day job, so it's a little difficult for me to keep in pace with trying to get things finished. So hopefully I'll be able to open up some more free time so I can put into this project, because I'm really enjoying what I'm doing. I'm getting better at it, and I feel like my muscle memory is coming back pretty quickly. I'm still doing this traditionally, and I just wanted to make some comments about some other videos that I've been watching of others who are working on their comic books and how they are trying to experiment with working traditionally like I am. Now, these artists they've been working digitally most of the time, and it seems when they want to try their hand on doing traditional stuff, for them, well, it's not my experience, but I've been hearing that these artists feel like they have to learn all over again the process of working traditionally, because it feels like a whole different experience when they're transitioning from working on a tablet digitally to a real pen and paper. And I found that kind of interesting because I think working with real props and with 3D assets on a digital computer is pretty much the same kind of experience. So that tells me that the skill set of drawing by hand cannot be replaced, not completely. So it's probably beneficial for artists to try their hands out on working traditionally on real pen and paper. And I think it has to do with the subconscious and the conscious mind. I'm guessing that when people work digitally on a screen or a tablet, it's like they're looking through a cardboard box and their scope is limited to what they see on the screen. Whereas if you're drawing traditionally, you have a much wider scope, because you're observing everything from a real environment. Like right here, I'm using this prop to place a weapon on this character, and I wanted to make sure that I have my perspective down and everything. So working with prop to me is different from tracing from a digital asset on a computer, because you're tracing the lines on the screen. But here, working with real props, you are observing the object and you're not tracing, you're actually recreating what you are observing. So that in turn works more with your subconscious. And in turn, you are actually storing more information in the Akash of your subconscious mind, which has unlimited space, by the way. So you pretty much are training yourself to use your imagination more. Whereas if you're tracing an object, you're limiting yourself, I feel, because you are more focused on the line, staying on the path, keeping that pencil on whatever those lines are. So you are, more focused. It's not, you're not looking at it at a broad perspective. So I think it is probably, obviously there are benefits to both ways of drawing, either digitally or traditionally. But if you're gonna draw traditionally, I think that's probably the way to get started, because you really don't lose anything. You keep whatever it is that you store in your subconscious, See, I just erased what I drew because I realized that the hand where I wanted to place on the weapon was not going to line up perfectly where the arch was. So I'm redrawing the arch, and notice that I'm not using the prop anymore because I already know, I already stored in my mind what I had just previously drawn a few moments earlier. So I only need the prop when I'm continuing to draw details that I have not yet touched on. See, now I'm starting to get to the fingers where I want them through that little correction. So that was a little bit of a what you would call an undo. Yeah, so there I am with the prop because now I'm starting to work on, pick up where I left off with the details. So, after I use the prop the first time and I draw it completely where I want it, I pretty much could use my imagination through that observation of how I've done it, and it's all muscle memory. But tracing is not, that much muscle memory involved because you're following lines, you're just tracing lines out. So, you end up being dependent on tracing those lines. So I think that's why artists are having a harder time with traditional stuff. So that's just my thoughts right there. All right, so I guess I'm about to finish here with this. This is a very short video. I just wanted to put my input out there on what the experience is, and if you have similar experiences, let me know in the comments. Tell me, I'd like to know, what is it for you? Do you use digital assets? Are you able to perhaps learn to, subconsciously, redraw them and not use them afterwards because you have them in memory? Because I'm not sure. I could be wrong here. But yeah, let me know what your experience is. I really would like to know. All right, so thank you for checking out this video, and I will catch you in the next one.